In a previous video, I took you to Avianca's VIP Diamond Lounge in Bogotá, Colombia, and showed you a bit of what that experience was like. In this video, I'll review our 10-hour flight from Bogotá, Colombia to Barcelona, Spain as international business class passengers. Both of us have been international business class passengers together many, many times, but this would be the first time traveling with Avianca. The flight in this video took place in the fall of 2022. We would be in the air for 10 hours on a Boeing 787 Dreamliner wide-body jet. This plane has a total of 28 seats in business class and 222 seats in economy. As I mentioned, it was the fall of 2022, and at the time, Colombia was still requiring masks on all public transportation, including flights. It was a little surprising and caught us a bit off guard as we no longer carried masks, but they had extras available in the plane. And even though no one in the country seemed to be wearing them anymore, the flight attendants made sure you didn't go without and wore them properly during the flight. And that was how our experience started on Avianca, and from then on, we couldn't help but notice differences in this business class experience. We were seated in the middle section, row 2 of 5, at the front of the 787. The seat was lie flat, as you'd expect, but lucky we were traveling together because this seat did not have a divider or privacy screen between the two. They did give you a bag for your shoes and an amenity kit from Salvador Ferragamo that included your basic travel amenities: toothbrush, earplugs, hand lotion, socks, eye mask, and so on. What I did not get as I was settling in and showing you my new things was a pre-departure beverage. I would have at least traded the shoe bag for that. Speaking of shoes, there was this handy little compartment on the side of the seat to store them. There were also headphones. After taking off and stowing my shoes, I really could have used a nice, warm, damp towel to refresh my hands and face. But sadly, along with the pre-departure beverage, this never arrived. Instead, I thought I'd take a look at the menu. On a business class flight, you generally have 1 to 3 options for meals, as well as a selection of beer, wines, and spirits that are offered on the plane. But again, as it turned out, this was not an option on this flight. To compensate, the flight attendants had to repeat the menu options for each passenger in every row, which was very time-consuming and likely not fun for them. And if I thought I was going to wait it out by playing on my phone the whole time, wrong again. There was no Wi-Fi offered on this flight. I also noticed a few signs of disrepair on this particular plane, but luckily the lie-flat seat still functioned properly. For the overnight flight, Avianca did provide a single pillow and blanket. No pajamas and no mattress pad, as I've seen before on other flights. There was, however, a very pretty bow. Thanks, Avianca. Over an hour after takeoff, our first drink service finally arrived. It was the longest I'd ever had to wait for a first drink in business class, so it went down pretty quickly. The reason for this delay was soon apparent. The flight attendants had been busy heating all the food for business class passengers since there was no menu to offer to us as they came around the aisle. It was a similar type service to what you'd expect in economy. Not bad, just not, shall we say, white glove. I chose the vegetarian option: cheese ravioli, a side salad, and a bread roll. And of course, some more champagne. Or sparkling wine. I don't really remember what it was. For dessert, we were offered lemon pudding, Cointreau, and coffee. And I may have had another glass of sparkling wine. After dinner, it was time to visit the bathroom before preparing for bed. The bathroom was a fairly standard airplane bathroom. Nothing special. Sink, toilet, full-length mirror, baby changing station, but no real amenities to speak of. But it worked and was reasonably clean. After that, it was time for bed. We extended our lie-flat seats and slept until morning without interruption.
We are already in Barcelona. Please remain seated and with your seatbelt fastened. It's for your safety. Make sure the remote control is in place and do not rush to open the overhead compartment until the plane has come to a complete stop. The seatbelt sign has been turned off and your area has been called. Also, keep a safe distance from others. Our team at the airport is ready to help you with anything you need. Before leaving, make sure none of your personal belongings are left in the plane. Remember to leave blankets and earphones on the set and on the seats before disembarking. You can turn on your cell phones now. It has been a pleasure for us to serve you today. We look forward to seeing you on board soon. Thank you for flying with Avianca.
Thank you for watching my review of Avianca's business class experience from Bogotá to Barcelona. The purpose of this video wasn't to complain, although it might seem like it. But really, it was more about setting realistic expectations for future passengers who are regular business class travelers like us. At the end of the day, it was the space that matters, which Avianca did supply. We had a great night's sleep, arrived in Barcelona well rested, and ready for the day. It doesn't get much better than that. Thanks, Avianca.
The engine's so huge.
What's that?
The engine.
What's so huge?
The engine.